I'm back at Little Talbot Island. I don't know why I like this beach so much, but I do. Maybe it's because there's not a gazillion metal detectorists out here. Just me that I've seen one other guy. So this is like my third or fourth time out here. The first few times I had a lot of equipment issues, like I recorded a bunch of videos. For some reason the mic wasn't working. And then I'm using a DGA mic mini, and maybe the receiver wasn't turned on. I don't know, but none of my videos had sound. And it's not like they were like great hunts, you know. They weren't anything spectacular, just coming out here and wasting a few hours, you know. But to come out here and record a bunch of stuff and then get home after about 4 or 5 hours and you realize that none of your footage has audio. You're like, damn, what a damn waste of a day. But it got me some good shorts, you know. I like making short videos, you know. They seem to get the most views anyway. And whether people actually watch the entire 30-minute clip, who knows, but they accrue a lot of views, and I have gotten a few subscribers out of it. I don't have enough to live stream yet, which is my goal. I just want to live stream. You know, since I'm out here, you know, I go for a walk every day. Like I said before, I walk every day, so why not come out here and metal detect if I'm walking? Same shit. Now it takes me longer to metal detect and get the same amount of mileage in than if I was just walking. But at least I'm knocking out two birds with one stone. So, ooh, the tide is really high. This is usually the dry for me. Today it's the wet. I'll show you the beach here once I get here. There's a few people today out here fishing already, laying out in the sun. See, that's a driftwood right there. And it's usually, the water's usually about 40 yards that way towards the ocean, you know, the water line is. But today it's all the way up here to the shore, to the dunes. So we'll see what we can find, and I'll get back with you once I get everything set up. Oh, and by the way, I got my Manticore. I just bought it yesterday. So today I'm gonna mess stuff up. You know, I didn't mess with any of the settings. I'm gonna learn as I use it, hopefully, and see what I can find and screw up at the same time. I'll be back. Got my first target here. Reading about a 42. Ooh, it's windy out here. Yeah, I got it out. Little off on my first dig. A lot off on my first dig. Let's see what it is. It looks like a pull tab. What's up? Yeah, first was a pull tab. Old school pull tab. Great impression from my first dig on the Manticore. Gets me that pull tab. Alright, let me bury this, fill this hole back up, and I'll come back. And the beach, very nice today. It's supposed to be a high like 74, but it's gorgeous. Had I guess a bad storm yesterday. I went to Orlando. I didn't get any rain, but I caught some on the way back home. And it didn't seem that bad, but apparently it was bad. But the beach is very, very nice. Very nice. Nice and cool, sunny, beautiful. Okay, 3 bars. 60 Right about there. 3 bars. Another aluminum can. These are bringing up about 65, 70, 67 to 70. It might just be the way that it's been crushed. All right, let me fill in this hole and move on. I hit something right there. Yeah, there it is. How in the hell did this get into the beach? Unreal. Unreal the shit I've been digging up the last few days. Who knows how deep? Don't even let me guess. I'm gonna tell you, it said it was like 3 bars down. 1 scoop and I got it. Oops. Oh, it's right there. So let it wait. This blends in so good with the rest of the sand. I didn't even see it. There, dropped it. What up, bro? Yeah. I'm at the beach. I found a bunch of garbage. Yeah. No, I didn't find anything. Yeah, I found a bunch of garbage, aluminum cans, lead weights, fishing weights, Yeah, that's what I just dug up just now. I'm gonna take it with me and put it in the garbage can. But it's a damn spoon. Yeah. No, it don't look like a whole spoon, bro. No. It's a cheap Walmart brand spoon. Alright. It's reading in the high 80s. About 6 inches deep. Lies. But whatever it is, I think I just hit it. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah. Huh. Maybe it was that shell I hit. It's out of there. I hit something. There it is right there. And that's my quarter. Quarter. I always find quarters. Don't find nickels all the time, but I find quarters. All right, let me fill up this hole and we'll move on. Be right back. Let's take another look out to the ocean, see how beautiful it is out today. Man. Not a lot of people at this beach, and they don't, because it's a state park, you know. And you have to pay to get in here. It's not much. It's like $4 or $5 per car, not per person. So a lot of people don't come out here, but a lot of fishermen do. You know, I'm gonna end up walking all the way down there and see what I can find. There's like fishermen down there, and across the little inlet there into St. John's River, because this is the end of the St. John's River right up there, and it's Huguenot Park. I was there the other day, and that's a trashy beach. I'll tell you what, trashy, trashy, trashy. So I'm gonna walk in that way, see what I can find. I'm finding a lot of trash, a lot of aluminum. Found some steel junk, iron junk, you know. But I'm gonna make my way down there, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready. Right here, we're about 25 to 27. Again, about 6 inches deep, but we'll see. Oh, and I got it out in the first scoop. There it is right there. That's probably a nickel. Oop. There's my nickel. Nice. You know, no metal detectors out here. This shit's buried for a while. Buried for a while. Because I'm telling you, I've been out here this whole week, and maybe part of last week, one guy and me. And he says that he's never seen anyone out here besides me. I'm the second metal detector. Well, besides him, I'm the only other one he's seen out here. Only other one. So, and again, like I said, not crowded beach, but I have free reign, you know, free reign. But all I know is I'm gonna have to change this music I got going over my headphones. It's putting me to sleep. I've been listening to easy music today, and it started off with a bunch of, you know, like Prince, you know, Purple Rain and stuff. Now it's got me to Babyface and love songs, and I'm not doing love songs, not today. So let me get that switched up, get some rock going, and I'll bring you up on my next find. Right here, let's see what we got. Sand is really compact here in the wet. right, came out right here. There it is. Looks like a quarter right there. Yep, another quarter. All right, let me fill in this hole and I'll be back. Reading about 73 to 77. About a scoop deep. Got it in that scoop. There it is right there. Another dime. All right, that's it. We fill in the hole, continue scanning, and come back when I find something. Here, it sounds really good. I didn't see how deep it was. It says only about 4 inches deep, but we're taking a scoop. Yep, and we got it. I think I see it right there. Is that it? No. Oh, it stuck to my foot. It was a penny. Stuck to my foot and I put it back in the hole. Look at it. It's like a shield penny. All right. We scan really quick. All right. Get this hole filled up and we'll move on. Almost fell over there. Got it out. There it is. No clue what it is. Oh, it's a hinge. Brass hinge. Yeah, man. It's a little hinge. Look at it. All right. Kind of cool. You know, that's one of them sand hinges, you know. Them carpenters that come out to the beach to build their wares. Yeah. You dropped the hinge back in the old days. Must be from like the 1700s, colonial days. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. All right. I'll be back after I fill this hole up and find something else. About 4 inches deep, it says. Let's take a good scoop up. See if we get below it. And we did. I like those. I like those. Set it right there. All right, another dime. There goes my scoop. All right, got another dime. I think this was. That's one of the park guys here. And he came by and asked me to just check with me to make sure I knew all the rules, which I checked on before I came here, you know, fill my holes, blah, 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 stay out of the dunes. And I said to him, I said, wait, since you're here, do you mind taking some of my trash? He's like, sure. And he took all my trash. I mean, granted, I didn't get most of it on camera, you know, at the closeout, but he took that heavy cable tie down and all the aluminum cans and the junk fish hooks. I kept the fishing weights, but he took everything else. That was nice of him, man. It's a good guy right there. Very polite too, you know. Didn't come out here demanding stuff and barking rules. Anyway, I got a 25, 26 right here. We're gonna dig it up. Yeah, nice kid, nice guy. Now my bag doesn't feel like it's pulling my shorts down, you know? I think I got it. Jeez, come on out, coin. There it is. Another nickel. All right. All right, man. Let me fill in my holes. Since I'm being watched by the man. All right. I'll be back. Got a 87 right here. You know, deep depth. I'm not even gonna say. To take a good scoop, haul it out, dump it, and we'll search it. I'm hooked on my bag. Oof. Oh, I think we got it out. Yeah, it's in there. Did say it was like 3 bars deep. There it is. Looks like a quarter. Sitting out here by its lonesome. Not even close to anybody. Yeah, nice quarter. Been out here a long time. Looks like 1991 maybe. Take these dark ass glasses off real quick. 1991. I don't know if you can see that. 1991. Feels thin. All right, make sure we got everything. Yeah, it's been a while since I found anything, you know. And since I found that little piece of, no, I found that one cruded penny. But I made quite a walk from when I ran into that fisherman. We started BSing. I'm almost to the end of the beach. I'm gonna turn around, make my trek back. Straight off to the truck, wash up, clean up, spray down, and head to get some food. I was off cam and just dug this. It's been buried a while. Can't wait to break it apart, see what it is. If anybody knows or has a guess, leave a comment. I'll break it apart when I get to the house. All right, be back. We're gonna dig it. It seems pretty big. Like it runs all the way out to here. With the pointer, we're gonna dig it. We're gonna see what it is. Semi-deep, I guess. Just wet sand. I thought it would sound better once I took some scoops, but that's not the case. No, I don't ever hear it now. It's there on the pointer. Loud as shit. I don't even hear it. Yep, I think I'm calling it quits right there because I don't even hear it. I hear nothing. But the pointer says there's some. Now my curiosity has got the best of me. All right, I'll bring you back up if I find it. No clue what it is, but it's metal. Look at that. Yeah, man. It didn't take me very long after I cut the last video off. Whoa. It didn't take me very long to dig it up. Let's go to the sand, boy. It sinks quick. Oh, it's just a tent stake. That's what it is, a tent stake. Yeah, it's all breaking off now. Look at, there we go. Yep. Look at it, it's a perfectly good tent stake. All right. All right. Let me get this hole buried and we'll be out of here. Not very deep, but you know. That's all subjective. Oh, now it's really deep. Now I took a cut out of it. I kind of like the way them holes look. Look at the different layers of sand. Kind of fascinating. Yep, got it. I was missing it by a little bit. All right, pinpointer. Whoo! I'm pretty drug out. I hope I can make it back. Oh, looks like a bullet. Yep, that is a bullet. I found a 50 cal out here last week. All right. This is like maybe a 45. See my exit, the stairs. Haven't been digging much because I want to get out of here. I've been skipping a lot of pennies, 70, 75, anything deep. I think the last thing I dug was a bullet. I don't remember if I recorded it or not. But here's a 74. Deep. Not for me, not today. My end is right there. Probably about half a mile, if even that. I mean, I can see it clearly, so I'm gonna get there, and let me get this GoPro off while I walk by them kids. I don't want to be posting people's kids, you know. That just creates problems. So I'll be back when I get to my exit. I dug a couple of things since the last time we talked. I dug a dime and some wire. There's something right here too. It's deep. We ain't messing no deep stuff. Let's take one last look at some wildlife. The beach. Tide's still out. It cooled off a little bit. You can feel the sea breeze coming in, cooled off. I think I've been out here like 6-7 hours. And I am spent. So I'm gonna go up them stairs slowly and I'll see you guys back at the truck, and maybe we'll do a wrap up. This is not very deep, but I ain't got time for it. And I'll see you then. Some trash. Remember, I had more trash than this. I gave some to the state park ranger that came driving by. He asked, you know, he came talk to me, and I was like, hey man, can you take some of this trash? There's no trash cans out here. He goes, sure, I'll take it. And I gave him a lot of trash, except for the weights. I kept the weights, but he took aluminum cans. There's that bullet I found. Looks like a hollow point. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Little scrap piece of metal, screw, little piece of aluminum foil, bunch of fishing jigs and lures and swivels, and this. I'm gonna see if I can break it open here in a second. If I can, I'll come back, show you what it was. I don't know what the hell that was, but this little teardrop thing. A lot of little scrap metal. Change, I didn't do too bad. Let's see, I got today, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarters. I think I got 6 or 7 dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dimes. The elusive nickels, I got 3 of those. I think I only got like 3 spendable pennies. The rest of them all corroded. I'm gonna clean them up anyway. See if I can get some of that junk off of them and see what years and stuff they are before I throw them away, you know. But yeah, but that's it. I'm gonna clean up, rinse out my truck, rinse out all my gear. I got my little water pump there, and get this stuff all put away. All right, we'll see y'all later on. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.